Hi again, Dr. Whiting with the fifth and final chapter in our frequently asked questions about systemic Candida and our OxyFlush program. Here's some interesting questions to round this series out, so let's jump right in to the first one. It says, how come so many doctors do not understand or even acknowledge this problem? Well, there's probably several reasons for that. One, they're looking from an entirely different perspective of the human body. They're looking at pathology. They're looking at foreign organisms. And you see, the Candida albicans organism is present in all of us. So it's naturally occurring. And when it spreads and proliferates, it is almost impossible to test for. Because you see, we all test positive for Candida because we all have it. And it doesn't seem to create much of a problem until it gets into the bloodstream or gets out of the gut lining and migrates to other places. Can you tell me how many people develop a systemic Candida overgrowth? Well, you know, statistics are somewhat scant because there's never been funding for a huge nationwide study in any nation, but our own statistics after 26 years shows us that approximately 1 in 3 women have or have had a systemic yeast overgrowth situation in their life, and 1 in 5 men. So this makes it near epidemic proportions. Now, some people seem to be healthy enough, have a strong enough immune system that they can overcome a yeast situation all on their own. In fact, they may never know they've had it. But the problem is that it can be passed sexually between partners. So in the early days, we discovered that when you administer the Oxy product to a female, and after a few weeks her vaginal problems cleared up and her other symptoms have cleared up, her energy's returned, she's sleeping better, she feels great, she then starts having intimate sexual relationships with her significant other, and lo and behold, in a few weeks she's reinfected. And that's because men can oftentimes be carriers and have almost no symptoms. Classic symptoms for men are rectal itching, jock itch, nail fungus, fatigue, and that's pretty much it. A little burning on urination sometimes, but until the yeast becomes fully systemic in a male and is sustained for a very long period of time, some of the more obvious symptoms don't manifest as early as they do in women. And so you have this false sense of security there, which is not a good idea. Okay, why do you recommend taking a good multivitamin mineral supplement after the OxyFlush? Heck, you can take it during it if you want, just with a meal and not at the same time. But understand that the human biochemistry is very complex. And our philosophy here at our research center is that only the body can heal. There isn't a drug, a supplement, a therapy, a treatment that can actually cure you of anything. Only the body can heal. But it can only do that when it is provided with the right raw materials and it is in the best state of balance or equilibrium. By using a full spectrum product that provides vitamins, minerals, amino acids, phytonutrients, antioxidants, and fatty acids in one convenient package, we are in the best possible position to provide the body with what it needs to create that internal chemical balance. So on an ongoing basis, because we are exposed to so many toxins, so much bacteria, so many virus, so many things in our environment, because our diet is so lacking in essential nutrients, I feel that it is the single most simple and important thing you can do to use a full spectrum supplement on a daily basis the rest of your life. I do. Everyone that we deal with We highly recommend it because it can sustain you well into your advanced years. Okay, lastly, the last question says, can I take the Oxy Aloe supplement the rest of my life? Absolutely. We have individuals who, by choice or circumstance, have taken our liquid oxygen supplement for many years continuously without stopping. Examples of those individuals would be athletes who are trying to recover from exercise, from training, those with compromised lung issues such as COPD, asthma, severe allergies, elderly people who cannot or do not choose to exercise regularly, so their oxygen levels are very low. These people have benefited tremendously from taking even just 1 ounce of our liquid oxygen product like a supplement every day of their life. Well, that concludes our Q&A, our question and answers on systemic Candida and our OxyFlush program. If there are questions we did not cover in this series that are important to you or someone you know, you can reach our research office at 1-888-454-8464. You can also email me direct at askthedoc, A-S-K-T-H-E-D-O-C, askthedoc@healthyinformation.com. If you would like to have the latest information from our research center, you can go to healthyinformation.com and sign up for our free e-journal. The link to that sign up is right on the front page of healthyinformation.com. You can also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter by going to phoenixnutritionals.com and simply clicking on the icons on the home page, and that will take you to the sign up for following our work. By doing so, you will be the first, or certainly among the first, to hear about specials on our formulations, the latest information, comments about stories in the news on health and wellness, and so forth. It's a great way to stay in touch with us on a weekly basis. I wish to thank all of you for taking out the time to visit us and listen to our series of questions. Hope we have addressed some of the issues that are on your mind about this situation. I'm Dr. Whiting, and thank you so much for listening.